There's a little.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you.
Everyone, I'm Movie Money. We are coming to you from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles. It is December 21st. 21st.
21.
So I have to say, it is too late to be good if you've been naughty all year.
So just keep being a dick.
Rude. On the show today, Around the Net takes a look at some of the loveliest ladies on the interwebs.
Oh.
And spoiler, they're not all sexy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, get it going.
We'll take a look at our favorite holiday movies in a special holiday edition of DVD Tuesday with the one and only Crystal.
Then our gift guide continues as we kick off a whole week of TVs in Gadget Prawn. Today, we're looking at Panasonic's bulletproof 50-inch plasma. You can download all kinds of content to the TV, just not bullets. Then we'll be joined by a time bandit. Director Terry Gilliam is on the show to talk about the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Was he under the influence when he made the trippy new movie? We'll find out. My guess is yes.
Right now, it is time to go through the informational tubes with a theme.
Yes, let's see 2009's top ladies of Around the Net. Today's number 5 item is a cautionary tale about keeping your house clean.
Look, we understand the overwhelming desire to take off your pants and slide across the wood floor like Tom Cruise in Risky Business.
Totally.
I understand it. It is the first thing everyone does when they're left home alone, right?
Yes, but the next time you fire up Bob Seger's classic rock anthem, Old Time Rock and Roll, make sure you're able to actually create a small amount of friction between your feet and the floor. What happens when you leave the kitchen? Apparently,
That's pretty good.
Apparently, the riskiest business of all, walking. Walking.
All good ones.
Thank you.
I'm going to give it all good ones. I have nothing to say for the ladies. Sorry.
You can't. We saw the video together.
I did see it.
She was down.
Now, there is no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to come right out with it, okay?
Please, yeah. Don't mind.
Today's number 4 is an out-of-shape grandma drunkenly gyrating at spring break.
In a bikini. Yeah. Maybe the salsa music in your ears will distract you from the penis that's dying in your pants. I don't know. So close. Show it one more time.
No! No!
I was just kidding.
Oh gosh. Oh, but I have to say that I do not think that all is lost on this, because now you can just take your dead member and put it in a bag.
Oh.
A handbag?
No, I don't care what bag you stick my dead penis in. I guess it might as well be the world's most important handbag from The Importance of Being Earnest. That's
it should be.
A handbag?
I guess if I had to explain where it's from, I might as well show it again. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
there it is.
handbag.
There
Hey,
it is.
Moving on at number 3. Is it really worth it to show a 2-second? I guess it is. It's a good clip, right?
It's a great clip. It's a
But we
great
really have to
clip.
go like, oh, it's the favorite part of my Netflix queue, that hit sensation from 1986.
And it,
A handbag?
All right, moving on at number 3.
and that was a clip from
We got it.
The Importance of Being Earnest, which is a great movie.
In at number 3, proof from YouTube user MVC00-134.
Oh, I love. Wait, no, I love 133.
133
I'm
is
a
the
big fan of 133.
Yeah, 134.
Not familiar with.
Not so
not
much.
familiar with 134.
Well, you like his clip though. It's proof that some ladies, some are not the best drivers. You know what I mean?
Some, really, Kevin? That's really not fair. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Accidents can occur very suddenly and without warning. So some, or how about
not this one.
What?
So hard to turn with all these nails.
You know, I bet the train didn't even see it coming.
No.
So
They really, honestly though, they need to they need to stop Helen Keller from driving. They really need to let her go. Oh, what, too soon? Yeah. Don't worry, she didn't hear it. Although maybe she read the closed caption. No, she didn't read the closed captioning. She's dead. Just let it go. It's fine. Really. She's not crying about
God
it.
made her famous in the end.
Thank
Whatever.
you.
In at number 2, a gift that keeps on giving from YouTuber YouGod for life.
Yeah. This clip shows us a drunken young lady putting on a bit of a musical show.
Perhaps she should have picked a more suitable stage.
What is the percolator dance?
It's time for the percolator.
That's the dance?
It's time for the
We're gonna compete
percolator.
about that.
It's time for the percolator. You ready for this? Because she thinks
standing
she's
in
so...
Please don't go through the glass.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Alright. Yeah. You're stepping in Pepsi.
But I'm
God's not
just...
gonna want.
It went into my...
That guy just. That's all the guy does. Hey, fatty. Yep.
If you were hotter, I would have leapt in there, but ain't worth it.
Yeah.
Ain't worth it. Guess it's no longer time for the percolator, is it? No. It's time for the paramedics.
Good commentary.
It's time for the paramedics. It's time for the paramedics.
You should get up here and dance,
That was the sound. Ambulance come.
and I'll go.
Hey, kid. Help, computer.
In the eternal struggle between drunk girls and glass tables, I have to say that glass tables have a notch on their win, huh? It's just
Are we still talking about that clip?
yeah.
A handbag?
Oh.
Nope, not ready for it. We weren't ready for it. Sorry.
Rude.
Sorry.
Huh?
What? Handbag?
Handbag.
All right, still ahead. A clown mask, a dance routine, and a very painful accident caught on video.
I just cannot wait for more around there. Reached our #1 lady of Around the Net 2009.
Yeah, a lot of people record themselves dancing and singing, right, to a hit song. Say, for instance, Beyonce's dance smash, Single Ladies.
Yes. But nobody danced to Single Ladies quite like this woman.
Should have put a helmet on it. Ladies, keep the skirts on. Relax.
You liked it, then
Relax.
you should have put a helmet on it.
It was not a ring, a helmet. See, because she hit her head in the video on the television set, and a helmet might have actually helped her out in that situation.
Now, maybe you guys don't remember this, but a vampire movie came out this year, and it put adolescent women around the world into fits of hysterics. Stupid girls.
What do adolescent girls look like again? Oh, yeah, okay, hot. The movie was called Twilight New Moon, and in a major coup, somehow, some way, Attack of the Show managed to snag an exclusive clip of the next Twilight movie, and we got it early, Breaking Dawn.
You the father?
What?
Are you the father?
Yeah, I am.
Get in here.
Oh, okay, sorry. I ran here as fast as I could.
Keep pushing.
Push, you can do it.
Come on, I need you to push.
I can't. It hurts too much.
I know it hurts, but I need you to try.
Come on, Milla, push.
Come on, I see the head. Puppy.
Wait, what?
I don't understand. It doesn't look like me. No, its skin is warm and not sparkly. Well, and it's also a baby wolf.
I meant to tell you that.
I'm a father! That's the happiest day of my life!
What's going on? I thought you were my little spider monkey.
Oh, look! He has my eyes!
Some stuff happened with Jacob and I in the forest.
Stuff?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's another one.
What? No! Twins!
No!
I'm the father of twins! How could this day get any better?
This ain't stopping.
God!
No, I don't know.
I'm so sorry, Edward.
No, 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 no.
Broken up. This is ridiculous! You know, for a guy that's 100 years old, you're being pretty immature about this.
Oh, look, they must know I'm their father! From the time you and I had sweet, awesome, filthy sex.
Yay! We all know how it happens.
Not like this, you don't.
No, that is enough. I may be seething with brooding sexual energies, but I'd like to remind you all that I am still a vampire and I will kill you with my teeth.
Hold these, baby. What are you gonna do about it, fat boy? Style my hair!
Okay. Keep your shirt on. You stop looking at him like that. Come on, guys. The one thing that binds us in this room is love. Love and interspecies relations, but predominantly love, right? Come on, it's 2009. A family can be whatever you want it to be, right? What do you say? Team Jedward?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this!
Touching. I say it takes a village to raise a litter of werepuppies, so good luck, kids. Good luck. Let's check in with Olivia.
Hey guys. The holidays are here, which means you need a way to avoid talking to your family members. Oh, is that just me? You should meet them. Chris Gore is here with his favorite holiday films on a special Monday edition of DVD Tuesday. Chris Gore is here. Welcome back. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Now, these are your holiday picks.
Yes.
Chris Gore's holiday picks.
My holiday picks.
His movies. So what is your film to ring in the new year?
Well, the first one I would say is Bad Santa.
Okay, Bad Santa. Great movie. But I love it, but you explain why you think it's one of your holiday favorites.
First of all, I'll tell you this. You will never look at a pickle the same way again. And by pickle, I mean wooden pickle.
Yes.
In the film, there's a scene. A pickle plays an integral part of the story in this fanciful, fun film with Billy Bob Thornton.
All we can really say.
Yeah, I really can't tell you where the pickle goes. A bad place.
Now,
What,
yes.
can I say that?
You can say just that, I think.
Yes.
Now, okay, there are a few different versions of this film out on
Right.
DVD. Which one do you recommend?
Well,
the
of course,
worst one, right?
Badder Santa.
Yeah, Badder.
Which is the unrated version. But I mean, the one thing you
The pickle goes into many places.
Many, yes. Billy Bob Thornton has a scene. I can't tell you with the pickle.
No,
but
get it.
But I mean, it also has intrigue. There's action.
Clever.
It's clever. It's one of those ones where you cannot watch this with the entire family, which makes it a perfect film. I think. Wait till the kids go to bed for this one.
Now, what's your next holiday film?
Next holiday film is The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a great one. Now, question. Do you see this more as a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie?
What's great is it's like a Reese's. You get the chocolate and the peanut butter. It's both.
Oh, it's everything.
It's
You
both.
watch it both holidays.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I put up the decorations for Nightmare Before Christmas in my place, and I keep them up at Halloween, and I keep them through Christmas. It saves me time
decorate your
decorating.
place?
I decorate my place. I have a pretty awesome place. You should come check it out
I never
sometime.
said you didn't. I'm just.
You should come check it out. Show you. I'm like an extreme competitive interior decorator.
Oh.
On the side. On the
Competitive
side.
interior decorator.
If they ever do a show like that.
You have a girlfriend?
On occasion, I will have girlfriends.
Come help you
and a
decorate.
friend. Yeah. Oh,
So,
and
how many
scrapbook.
times have you watched this film? Because if you decorate your house and apartment with it,
True.
then you must have seen it many times.
I've seen it 100 times. I've seen this 100 times.
100?
Yeah, at least
you
100.
have like a little by the DVD player.
Little check
Just a little check mark.
Yeah, but I mean, what's great about this one? I mean, the songs are fun. I mean, where would goth kids be without this movie? They wouldn't be able to buy anything at the mall. I mean.
Well, they're still Hot Topic.
Precisely.
So what else should we pick up? Do you have anything else for us for the holiday?
Probably the greatest Christmas movie ever made.
Which is?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
The original Die Hard.
Now, I think this is a classic movie, but do you really consider this a holiday classic?
Yeah, at my place.
Wait, because it occurs right on. Is it on Christmas?
It's right around Christmas.
Yeah, it's like
right around.
In the movie, it's that time.
Exactly.
So that makes it a Christmas movie.
The Christmas spirit. I mean, it's a Christmas movie with guns and explosions. What could be better?
Okay. Well, I have a question. Why do you think Die Hard was so revolutionary for its time?
Well, that's a good question. First of all, it made Bruce Willis a star, and it kind of reinvented the action movie where the everyman, Bruce Willis, could kick some ass.
Why do you think Bruce Willis is an everyman?
Well, at the time he was kind of an everyman. Now he's the big action star. But then when this movie first came out, he was at the beginnings of his career. But you can walk.
Moonlighting.
Exactly.
What a great show! The two coworkers and they don't get along, but they love each other. Oh.
Reminds me of this show sometimes, a little bit, just a little bit. I'm just saying. But you can walk up to anyone on the street and you can say, ho, 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 now I have a gun. They know exactly what you're talking about.
I know, yippee-ki-yay, mother what?
Yeah.
That's all I know from it.
But it's a great holiday classic
Three great picks. Badder Santa, Nightmare Before
Christmas,
and
Die Hard.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Chris Gore.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Thanks a lot.
For more Gore, follow him at Chris Gore on Twitter. Now back to Kevin, who is not the same as me and Bruce and the other girl from that show. There's no thing with us there.
No, I mean, it's just casual. Still ahead, we'll unveil the glory of the Panasonic 50-inch plasma on Gadget Prawn. This thing is THX certified and has integrated downloadable content. Then, Anna David takes off her boots for some street walking again for your sexual and informational benefit. And another Sex on the Streets. And later, Monty Python alum and director Terry Gilliam joins us in studio to talk about his new movie, The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Stick around.
It's the week of TVs on Gadget Prawn.
Olivia, I know what you like.
Ooh.
Nay, I know what you love. Ooh. And I know you love some high contrast ratio giant HD plasma screens. And because of that, I know you're gonna love the Panasonic G10.
In the dead of winter, there's only one way to warm up yourself and your family.
By cozying up to the new Panasonic G10 Plasma TV. With a dynamic contrast ratio of 2 million to 1, this THX certified television delivers spectacular image quality. Plus, VieraCast brings you Amazon Video on Demand, YouTube, and lots more downloadable content on this 50-incher, and all for $1,100.
So we've seen a lot of LCD TVs that are super thin and look really stylish as well. But I gotta say, this Panasonic Plasma isn't necessarily either of those.
No, it's not. It's not.
Do you think it's still a nice fit inside of your living room?
It's okay. I mean,
I like how everything is edgy, but then it's like rounded.
Yeah, it's rounded, which is nice. But most of the inputs are on the back. You have 2 HDMIs and 2 components. So if you wanted to actually wall mount this, then you'll only have access to 1 HDMI or 1 composite, and those are on the side. It is only 4 inches thick, which is thicker than some, but not ridiculous. The black trim is pretty standard, and the stand doesn't rotate. It'd been nice if you could clock it a little bit. But other than that, that's the set. That's what you're looking at.
The Panasonic does offer their VieraCast service on this TV, which does allow you to connect.
It's only content of Meredith Vieira. That's all you get. It's a great feature. If you're a fan of Meredith.
Which is weird because you specifically asked to have that.
That's what I said. Look, I was on a focus group and I said, you know what I need? Meredith. Whoa! Get her on that screen.
24 hours.
50 inches of Meredith.
So
that's impressive and scary.
Kevin has a very specific Meredith Vieira cast, but this is actually something that allows you to connect to things like YouTube, Picasa, and a few other widgets. So do you think it's something that we're actually going to use? It sounds great to have it.
Yeah, you know, people are always saying, oh, widgets are the future of television, and then all the television set manufacturers are going to put it in there. And so to a realistic person, you go, okay, great, that's 5 years away before I'm actually going to use it.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty good. YouTube is easy to navigate and to watch, and you can log into your account, which is nice. Amazon Video on Demand is also well integrated. You just pick a movie, you stream it for about $4 in high def, which is great. You sort of end around needing to use a console to do that functionality. You can also access your Picasa account, like you said. Stocks, weather, you watch the weather.
I love looking at the weather.
You could also look out the damn window, but that's cool too. Overall,
what if you're going somewhere? I don't know what the weather's like in Pennsylvania.
So pull it up on your high def television set. Yeah. You know what?
Does Meredith tell me the weather in Pennsylvania?
Meredith pops up and tells you personally, but she says your name too in it. Olivia. There's a chance of thunderstorms.
Did you move on from Susan's Random to Meredith Vieira?
I'm totally on a Meredith Vieira kick, yeah. I go where they're getting's good, sweetheart.
So great widgets is what you're saying.
Great widgets.
Great widgets.
On that Meredith and this TV.
Okay, we have been getting requests for a long time now for people to have asking us to review the Panasonic TVs because apparently the picture quality on Panasonic's supposed to be amazing. So rumors true?
You know what? The kids have been chatting online, and guess what? They're right.
Wow, look at that.
Colors are incredibly accurate. Everything looks spectacular. And the more vibrant that you make the screen,
Eli Roth looks.
Of course, the less accurate they come. Eli Roth looks stunning.
Oh my gosh, he's right there again.
Now the blacks are very deep because of the 2,000,000-to-1 dynamic contrast ratio. I mean, that's great. Overall, yeah, they're right. The kids are correct on this one. The screen looks spectacular.
Sometimes they're not just kids too, you know.
It's all kids on the internet. If you're going to talk about on the Panasonic forums, it's all 14-year-old boys.
Oh.
They love their Panasonics.
Well, can 14-year-old boys afford $1,100? Because on Amazon, that's how much it costs. It is cheap for a 50-inch plasma, so maybe the 14-year-old kids can pull together and get one to stare at.
Get enough paper routes and get it, because this is more Vieira than you ever need. This is one of the best deals that we've ever seen this holiday season. It's a big TV. It's got big picture quality. Yeah, it's a little pricey, but it's got great widgets as well. So there you go. It's mine. Very quickly, I want to point this out because it's a common mistake that a lot of people are going to make around the holidays. They get a big new TV or a piece of technology. They think they need to go out and buy like this $6,000 monster cable that's only 3 feet long. That's complete BS. Amazon sells HDMI cables for as little as $1.
What?
They work just as well. So
who are selling it for the other?
The brick and mortar big guys that make their money off gouging you with power surge line cleaners and whatever. So look, there's some sense to it with certain devices, but for things like HDMI cables, spend the $1. Don't spend $300 on it.
You should have your own interstitial about how to save money.
If I had John Stossel's mustache, I would go undercover and expose the cable industry, but I just can't grow it. I can't grow it. I've tried.
You really can't. Yeah. Well, that's it for today's Gadget Prawn. But our week of TVs will continue tomorrow with a 52-inch Sony Bravia HD TV. So, sex questions, they live on the street because they're homeless. That's what people do on the street.
It's okay. That's why we sent Anna David to help, and now she's pounding the pavement and answering transient sex questions posed by college students.
I'm Anna David, and I'm here in Los Angeles, one of the most sexually active cities in the world. With millions of people out there having sex, there's bound to be some confusion. So I'm hitting the streets of Westwood by UCLA to see if I can clear up the issues.
In your pants!
So I'm dating someone right now. I have a girlfriend. We're official. And I got a Facebook message from my ex-girlfriend. She's sending me some flirty emails. Kind of uneasy about it, so I'm just kind of wondering, in your opinion, would that be cheating or would that be wrong?
Well, I think whether it's on Facebook, email, through Morse code, whatever it is, flirtatious is flirtatious. So I think what you have to do is ask yourself, how comfortable would you be if your girlfriend was doing that with her ex? So I think the point is, if you're dating somebody, she's your girlfriend, and you're kind of doing flirty emails with somebody else who you think you're still having lingering feelings for, not cool.
Okay.
Can you cut it off, Byron?
I think I'm going to cut it off, yeah.
I think I believe him.
Yesterday I was hanging out with my girlfriend, we were talking, and she was telling me a little bit about a dream she had where she had sex with another girl. I just want your opinion. Do you think that my girlfriend's a lesbian?
I hate to break it to you because you've probably got some like little fantasies going. I don't think so. Most women who are being honest have actually had sexual dreams about other women. I've had dreams about having sex with other women. It's true. I'm not at all gay. I think it's different if it's a recurring dream. Then I do believe it's our unconscious mind trying to tell us something. But if it's just a one-time thing, I think that she's probably pretty straight and it doesn't mean anything. Now, is that good news or bad news?
I mean, I was honestly really concerned that she might be gay and just not want to be with me anymore.
I think most guys would be like, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You are obviously not most guys, Trevor.
I'm not.
No.
Okay.
But I don't think you have anything to worry about.
All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm a guy in my early 20s, and I have a fairly normal sex drive, and I was wondering how I could keep that up as I get older.
Good question. It's a simple fact that men lose testosterone at 10% every decade after the age of 30. You know, there are things you can do, sleeping well, exercising, eating well. All of these things are gonna sort of put you ahead of your age group. There's also sort of anecdotally, there's some foods that are supposed to increase the sex drive. You've heard all of these, like oysters. You know, that's why guys are always trying to get girls to eat oysters. I don't eat fish, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's never been medically or scientifically proven, but if you're worried, I mean, you can probably get oysters on the street. You wanna eat oysters right now?
No, I already ate.
Just doing my bit to help the guys out in LA. I'm Anna David. See you next time I go in your pants.
Anna David has never met a hard sex question that she hasn't beaten down.
I know what you were trying to say, but that sounded wrong.
She's never met a sex problem she couldn't lift.
Okay, that's also it's also wrong. I think that's
Anna David is pregnant with sex answers.
Yeah. Okay, that sounded good.
Fine. Enough about sex. Let's talk about defying gravity.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Gravity, which is keeping us here.
Gravity's such a bummer. It's always keeping us down. This January, G4 presents Inside by Cirque du Soleil.
You will go behind the scenes with Alice as she tries and trains like the actual performers of
She'll show you the unique technology used for the show.
Plus, you can enter the exclusive G4 sweepstakes. Our grand prize winner and 5 guests will fly to Las Vegas to see And you're staying at the MGM Grand. It's so unfair that we don't get to do it too. Maybe we can be one of your 5 friends.
I'll be a best.
You get 3 left.
Go to the allnewg4tv.com/ for details on this special and, of course, how to enter the sweepstakes.
It's time to attack this last-minute holiday wish list. Go! We've all been inconvenienced by the brutal cold that occurs between getting out of the shower and drying off, right? Well, worry no more, young Padawan. This winter, harness the power of the Force to stay warm with these Jedi bathrobes. Now, normally we wouldn't give a rat's ass about bathrobes, but come on, look at it. It's got the hood, the oversized sleeves, and it's made of 100% cotton velour, which means it's pretty freaking comfortable. Wander your bathroom like a true Jedi for about $95. With all this gift giving, you have to take time to just treat yourself, even if it is selfish. If you're looking for some portable sound, then look no further than the X Mini 2 capsule speakers. These little balls of joy pump out audio with a 40mm driver for superb audio on the go. They boast an 11-hour playback time on a single charge, and if you wanted a fuller musical experience, the X Mini 2s can be daisy-chained to deliver not 1, not 2, let me finish. They will give you 5 little speakers of awesomeness. It is the gift that keeps on giving. Pick up your portable speaker for only $30. I know. Now, with all the crap we're expected to store on our computers, most of us can't survive without an external hard drive. So, if you're in search of more space but you can't stand the wired mess of externals, tell Santa you want the iMation Pro WX wireless hard drive. Listen to this. I said wireless. It hooks up to your computer with a receiver that looks like a USB key kind of and boasts a range of up to 30 feet. And with 1.5 terabytes of space, you'll probably have a tough time filling this thing up. Access all of your porn wirelessly for about $450, and that's a really good price. Now this holiday season, why not give yourself the gift of Chrome? And I'm not talking about the metallic kind. Dell developers have released a hack for their Mini 10V netbook, allowing you to load up Google's Chromium OS with little hassle. They did all the tinkering so you didn't have to. You just simply load their downloadable image file to a USB key and plug it into the Mini 10V. The OS hack is, of course, extremely experimental, but hey, at least you can rub it in the face of your envious friends, huh? Who's, you guys jealous? Maybe not. A Dell Mini 10V is going for $280, so pony up and get your hack on. I did that and regretted it every step of the way. Head on over to the all-new G4TV.com/AOTS for info on all these new releases and more. Coming up, the director, Terry Gilliam, is going to join us for trivia to talk about the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Also, something strange will probably happen. Just comes with the territory. Stick around.
Hey, happy holidays, Attack of the Show, wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sock.
Of all the luxury auto manufacturers, there's only one that has earned a 5-star safety rating for every sedan it sells. Acura. Test drive any of Acura's 5-star safety-rated sedans at the Drive Home Safely for the Holidays event.
Take advantage of attractive lease rates on the 2010 Acura TSX for well-qualified customers.
En vivo, G4 presenta El Gigador contra El Nerdo Loco.
From the director of classic films like Brazil and Time Bandits comes a fantastic new tale of good versus evil in the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Choice is not available without parental consent.
Whoa, man. With us today, Terry Gilliam is here, everybody. Terry, first of all, honor to have you here in the big blue rocking chairs. Thanks for joining us.
What are these people doing in the studio here?
They're here to show their love.
And the
trip out on your socks. Like, everything about you is just a trip, Terry.
I'm just colorful.
And we appreciate it. Yeah. But, the Imaginarium is the kind of thing where I popped on clips and we were watching it off of YouTube and whatnot, and I had some friends with me in a particular state of mind, and they happened to say, "Oh, I wonder what he was on when that was made." And I wonder, like, as an artist, like, is that flattering or is that an accurate question? Like, how does it?
No, that's both. It's flattering because I'm glad that people think I'm a druggie, but I'm not.
That must be.
Yeah. I'm much more interesting in people's minds than the reality. I mean, especially when we were doing Python, people were convinced I was clearly on drugs with all the animation.
Now, what would give them that thought? What would exactly lead them to believe?
It just says how sad their lives are, that they can't imagine the same things I do.
Right.
But literally, I wasn't. That's what is really hard to convince people of. I mean, my drugs are red wine, single malt whiskey.
Oh, classy.
Margaritas, straight up. Salt.
And copious amounts of chest hair, then, because if you're drinking that, you are a man.
That's right. And I spend a lot of my life pretending I'm a man, so I need these.
I like to drink red wine while I'm chopping wood and saving babies from forest fires.
That's the kind of guy I am. I don't have time for this sort of pansy stuff, like, fancy artwork like you've just seen. I hire girly guys to do that kind of work for me.
A bunch of dainty guys
That's
with
right.
skirts around their computer monitors. From the clip, we saw Balloon Boy get his face deflated.
Yeah.
We saw weird candy canes swirling up from the... what exactly is going on in this Imaginarium?
Well, you see what it is? It's a traveling theater that seems to have come from another time. Turns up in modern London. And there's Dr. Parnassus. He's actually that balloon. That's his head. And he, if you will allow him, will guide you through this magical mirror and into this world where your imagination can blossom. If you've got one.
So what is that guy on when he comes up with this stuff? That's what I want to know.
See, this is what happens.
But there's more going on there, right? Like there's a deal with the devil.
Yes. Yeah, we have to make it interesting. It isn't just about.
No, a guy with a hot air balloon for a face. That's not interesting enough.
No, he's got a little problem because years ago he claims to be immortal. Whether he is or not, I'm not sure. But he claims to, and he gave up his immortality because he fell in love with a young babe, and he was about 1,000 years old at the time. But the price was that if he had a child. At the age of 16 of that child, the devil comes to get her. The devil played by Tom Waits. And it's 2 days before Valentina, his daughter's birthday.
So he needs to figure it out, try to save the daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
now, what's the problem? Why can't you be immortal and date the hot young chick? Where's the problem there?
Well, when you're looking ancient with your bits of your bodies that don't work properly anymore.
Got it. Okay, so he went for youth. He went for youth.
And that's what he went for.
This was Heath. Everybody knows the Heath Ledger situation.
Yeah.
Some people said, when he passed, that this movie can't go on. You had the different approach, which was sort of like this movie needs to go on because this.
No, that's not actually true. I said it's over as well, like everybody else.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I was so distraught over Heath's death. I mean, he was a very close friend, and I said, "There's no way you can finish a movie when the star dies in the middle of it." But I have a daughter, just like Parnassus in the film, who doesn't pay attention to her father and abuses him, child abuse in its worst possible way. And I'm lying there grieving, and she's kicking me, saying, "No, we saved the film. We're going to finish it for Heath." And luckily, I started calling some of his friends.
Yeah. You must have been filled with trepidation, though. I mean, you had to do some serious rewrites and take that risk.
What I wasn't sure is whether it was going to work, but we've got a magic mirror in the thing, and the idea is that every time Heath's character goes through the mirror, he can be replaced by somebody even more famous, basically.
Jude Law, Johnny Depp, and Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
And they're also actually kicking back their money from the film to Heath's daughter. Incredible.
I mean, this is not showbiz as we know it. This is extraordinary. I mean, I don't think it's ever happened in the history of Hollywood. No, that's why it was really about family. Everybody came together, said we're going to do this thing, and they did. And the crew, thank you. Where were you guys? None of these guys were there. It's easy to applaud.
They were here. They were on forums. They were yelling angrily.
Okay, good.
This is your bread and butter. That, by the way, that's the blogosphere. That's them right there. You want to see Twitter? There they are.
These are them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you tweet?
No, because I've seen the kind of people that do.
You don't want to associate with that at all? What's the techiest thing about you? Are you rocking a BlackBerry?
No, I believe in aloneness. I'm cutting out of the network. I'm on my own.
You have your own social network. You have your own. It's a face page. It's not a book. It's just me on the only page.
Myself. I just me, and me. Mr. Me is who I'm fighting for.
It could be illegal if you're twitting yourself. Be careful. Be careful with that one. Well, Terry, phenomenal looking film. I cannot wait to see it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Cheers.
I appreciate it. You guys, the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus comes out on Christmas Day. Check it out.
WPS investigates sweater fetishes. God, I wish I was making that up.
Hi, I'm Brian Baumgartner from The Office, a show on network television. But I would like to wish everyone at Attack of the Show a very happy holidays.
Testify! Coming up tomorrow on an all-new AOTS, WWE superstar Ted DiBiase Jr. will infiltrate the studio to talk about The Marine 2. Plus, the Gadget Prawn Holiday Gift Guide TV Week continues with a 52-inch Sony Bravia. See it tomorrow.
It's almost time for you guys to dust off your favorite ironic holiday sweater. But did you know that sweater may have actually also served as someone's sexual fetish?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And it's the kind of thing that makes you ask, what the
What the? Let's face it, everybody owns an ugly holiday sweater.
Oh, that is a bad sweater!
And some are uglier than others. But did you know that some people out there have a sexual liking for this cuddly seasonal garment? Yep, they're called woolies, a community of people who take extreme pleasure in wearing wool sweaters. From turtlenecks and pullovers to cardigans and long johns, if it's warm and fuzzy, they're wearing it and they're loving it. The allure here comes from a combination of two fetishes: endotophilia, which is a sexual fascination with full-body clothing, and trichophilia, which is an erotic obsession with human hair and its substitutes, such as wool or cashmere and fur. It is the texture of the sweater's hair-like follicles that arouses these fetishes physically, but it's also the idea of being completely encased by clothing that produces a sense of security for them. This is why some woolies put on layers upon layers of jackets and sweaters to feel extra secure. There are even wool fabric sleeping bags with integrated sleeves for the fetishists to sleep in. And since many woolies prefer to disguise their identity when posting pictures or videos of their practices, it's only fitting that they have a balaclava, a type of woolen headgear similar to a ski mask that covers their entire head. But endotophiliacs and trichophiliacs are not only obsessed with wool, they also love fur coats and mohair sweaters and nylon jackets. In fact, nylon enthusiasts are a breed of their own, enclosing themselves in layers of jumpsuits, twister jackets, and boot pants, sometimes even adding a sweater to the mix as well. The appeal is that nylon's texture resembles that of latex, which psychologically connects the fetishist with protection and fills any void of insecurity they may be experiencing. But the strangest example of behavior in winter clothing that we've seen, well, it's gotta be the practice of soaking. It's the act of showering or bathing while fully clothed, which gives the fetishist an even warmer sensation when the clothing is soaked. On the internet, the warm clothing fetish is rampant, with hundreds of pics from woolies on Russian forum sites and plenty of styles to browse through on fetishwool.net, which even sells wool at $30 to $40 per pound. As for the nylon craze, there are dozens of YouTube channels and websites like Akko Pure and Denmark's Parka site, which sell gear specifically for the fetishist. So if you too have a secret sweater fetish or just love the feel of nylon up to your neck, we're not saying it's wrong to get all warm and cuddly this winter season. No, we're just saying, what the f***?
Every time we do that segment, I lose like one more bit of faith in humanity. So, one more.
Well, it is an important part of your daily philosophy diet. Go to the all-new G4TV.com/AOTS for all the things you saw today and more.
Huge thanks to Chris Gore for showing up again, and of course, Terry Gilliam.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, Terry. Go see The Imagineering of Dr. And make sure you watch X-Play. Guess when that's starting? Really convenient answer? Right now.
No, it's not.
It really, well, not right now. But as soon as we go away into TV ether.
How's the jacket? Warm, light, breezy? Feel breezy? Feel breezy?